Pelješac Peninsula and Korčula, wine, food and places.
This is where we stay, Žrnovska Banja. Banja is sort of name for the bay. Žrnovo is the village, but I think it's uphill. So anyway, you are still close to Korčula town. I'm from Korčula or around there are two ways. Korčula Towers is a villa with two apartments on the ground floor and the owner is living upstairs. All white stones, very nice garden, space, the terrace is fantastic to chill, to sleep, to sunbath, to eat.
There is Pelješac, the mountain back, see? And behind this newly built house there is the bay. This is the bay, just 5 minutes walk down from the apartment. La Banja, as you see, they have a swing also, there is the club. Of course you can use the beach for free here in Croatia, but there is the club if you want sunbed, expensive. You see the bay closure there, the two hills. Small pebbles, well taken, the beach here is quiet. On the right a bit of boats, small marina, let's say, very peaceful, especially in the morning. Time to go for beaches, traveling around the island. This is Pupnatska Luka beach on the south side, but the main attraction of the day is the next one not far from, still on the south, Žitna beach.
So one of the key moments of the vacation, Žitna beach. We found one of the two only spots, very small apartment, very close, otherwise you need to leave up, I still close. It is a real long bay, very tiny, look at the water.
Wonderful place, as you can see. It's very tiny, the bay, also the beach, unfortunately, so avoid rush hours because otherwise it can be overcrowded, and better to have the shoes because near the beach is very rocky. Then in the middle is wonderful sand, you can still touch the bottom in the first few 20-30 meters. Not far from Chara village, so in the middle of the island, south side, where there are several bays, but this is the most wonderful for me. Surely the best beach I've seen. On the way back, we passed through Chara village. This is the heart of the production of big wine, so vineyards and olive trees, so oil. Poship is the king here. Finally back for a nice dinner tonight at home.
So it's sunset, we just finished our dinner. Wonderful dinner at home this time, not in the restaurant. I was lucky enough to find a 1.1 sibling freshly caught. I wanted to make a video also of that, but we were in troubles with the invaders insects, so we needed to rush the dinner, unfortunately. But at least we can finish the tasting of the wine that was batched properly now, because now everything is okay. So this is Poship 22 from Krajančić. Intrada is the name of the wine, which is the medium level. This was one of our plans to visit, but he's not an easy guy. He has other things to do, so he doesn't welcome easily people. So I bought a bottle in the shop because I knew that he's the master of the Poship. So this is a medium level, so it's not cheap but not crazy expensive. But here everything is quite expensive, as you may already know. And we were quite impressed already before the dinner, during the dinner, and now even more because we are relaxed. Complexity is 22 vintage, 13 alcohol. Classic Poshi, but with more complexity, more vibrancy. White yellow fruit, stony fruit, some herbs change a lot in the aromas during the tasting and pouring it again. In the palate, still very lively, very mineral, but also round. Good length, perfect match with the dinner we had with every kind of seafood. Good structure, good structure. So it's a must-try wine. You cannot find it everywhere. Some wine shops for sure, mostly. Some restaurants, but any of the top ones don't have it. But even some Conoba, which is a medium range, like Trattoria in Italy, is still selling it, so you can find it and you must try it, even if you cannot go to the winery because they are not basically open. So, salute.
A couple of more words about Krajančić since we couldn't visit. The website also doesn't give info, so I cannot tell you much about the vineyards. I know that he's historical. The wine we tasted, I guess, is from old vines, seeing the structure. He makes an entry, this one, and a Sully, so even in his case, one age in oak. And then for sure a Plavatsmali and maybe something else. As I said, you can find around, so you must try what you can, even without knowing him and having more information. Tip for eventual purchases, but even for questions and tips: wine corner shop, really in the center near the marina where the passengers ferry only is, opposite to the supermarket. The two girls are fantastic. They can help you and sell you very nice things.
Tonight dinner at Biancura. Second year they are open, young, dynamic, small place. Not a huge choice, but seems very refined. This is the carpaccio cibas, the tomatoes, rocket capers. That is a nice octopus salad. Video show the dishes. I have the cibas carpaccio with tomatoes, rocket, of course, olive oil, and surprise fried capers, which gave really a touch more. It was outstanding, good portion. So I'm very happy, and compared to previously, this carpaccio was high level and very reasonable price. We are drinking Pasuvat, Poship 23. Someone spoke about this winery already, which is even nearby because they make both Poship and Gurk, and also olive oil, which we will try later. It smells good. This Poship is quite surprising. Even if they said good things about them, I was not that convinced, even because the price is very reasonable, really. And it's quite complex, competitive with Krajančić that we tried yesterday. Similar style, maybe slightly less complex, but very vibrant also on palate. but we'll do the tasting later. And here we are to the main attraction of the day. So we are doing a sort of replay of yesterday. We discovered that the brother of the chef here, owner, is also the owner of the fish shop where I bought yesterday the sea bream, and today we have a 1.3 kilo sea bass. Never ending plate. Surprise on the way back, something you cannot see very easily, it never happened to me. Just caught huge tuna, brought back, cut on spot, and delivered to the customers. Good morning. Finally, we are leaving Korčula town, moving to Pelješac for our last destination on the island. So we are opposite side on the west, but still on the north shoreline. On the way, this is Smokvica village. After Chara village, this is the second part where there are many vineyards. I was surprised to see that much quantity actually, and even a bit different because some are on the slopes, not just on the valley area. And behind us, the road continues and is even a higher altitude there. So interesting other section. There are some wineries, but not the most famous in this area. This is our house for 3 days near Pelješac in Stiniva location. The most relaxing place out of everything. Just a lot of olive trees, the crickets of course, and few villas and houses around us. So very little population here. Stone house. The roof is not built, but it's perfect to stay and have aperitif in particular. And look down, okay, now the sea is not good because the sun is on that side, so not the best light. Peaceful. We have a beautiful stone table, nice barbecue. Here we are. This is our buen retiro, relaxed place for 3 days. This is the shore, no beach of course. This is the bay, quite wide with 2 small islets, rocks. We have the platform here made so you can jump, so it's just for swimmers here. Nice. And the steps, rocks, nice. It's just a small point, a bit, not a beach, let's say, but a big pebbles. And we stay up there. Here is not easy to see exactly. About those 2-3 houses. Very peaceful. Here is Montia hiding. Here we are. Yesterday night we had a nice dinner and we discovered this winery, Tasovac, which already someone mentioned before as one of the upcoming. They make only 15,000 bottles. Yesterday we were with the big fish, and then when it was in a small lane, nice place, but not the best to do the tasting. So I said we will buy later bottle and do it peacefully. Now we are in our relaxed place, so we can taste it properly. Aperitivo with this one is perfect. It's a post shape 23, as you can see, 13 alcohol. So the winery is just near Korčula town, but they have all the vineyards in the middle of the island, Zara and surroundings, where most of the vineyards are of Poship, but they have also a bit of Gurk planted there, which is strange. They are the only ones since. But this is the Poship, very reasonable price. For Croatia, it's cheap. For other countries like Italy or Hungary or Slovenia, is already more than basic. Is their entry price, but for me it's a medium level because it's very nice complexity still, no any particular aging, impactful fruit. There is a good mineral saltiness, some herbal notes, minor. Now it's very cold because we put in the freezer, so let's see if we'll open up a bit more. Very mineral and salty, very long lasting. That is fantastic. Actually, not just aperitif. With seafood or even some different starters could work perfectly. I believe is one of the very best, because even compared to Intrada from Krajancic, he's doing a good job and is much less expensive. The fruit is coming out, white fruit, still that touch of herbs. You have a touch of bitter from the herbs, which remind a bit of Gurk in this case, and that fruit and that very long finish, mineral, fresh. Actually, is one of the best wines we had so far.
Some more words about Tasovac, which was the surprise of the trip. We passed by in the move from Korčula town to Vela Luka, but in rush, so we had a quick tasting, that's why we didn't take the video. Very nice family. The wife is taking care of the house and the tasting, not technical description, so also that was the reason to do it faster. So they have the Poship that we tried, that is the entry, then this Gurk made in the middle of the island, slightly different from Lombarda style, but similar since the sea is not far even from Chara village, so even that bit of salty and minerality from the soil anyway. And then they have a Surly Poship, so even for them an aged in oak, elegant, very slight touch of oak, we tried it. Then Rosé with Plavasmali, the Plavasmali, and the small format of oil. So overall, very worth to try it. These wonderful images of the night approaching, we finish our second part. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe to keep up with the news. So stay tuned and see you in the final part of this wonderful trip. Thank you very much.